plan to slow down large trucks when they stop. Florida receives funding to expand rig parking. Some more changes are ahead when it comes to sharing the highway and parking lots with drivers of big trucks. The Trump administration said it is putting a stop to a 2016 Obama-era plan to set a de facto national speed limit as low as 60 miles per hour for big rigs and buses traveling American highways. U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean P. On June 27, Duffy announced that his department would award grants totaling more than $275 million, with $180 million going to Florida, to improve truck drivers' access to parking. Truckers enable America to function. Duffy stated that truckers work all night to help keep shelves stocked, families fed, and businesses humming while the nation sleeps. It's a job that requires grit and dedication. But for too long Washington, D.C., has made work harder for truckers. That ends today. Plan to limit speed of heavy vehicles on Florida, U.S. highways dropped. The Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration and National Highway Transportation Safety Administration announced July 24 they were dropping an Obama-era plan which was intended to reduce the severity of crashes involving heavy vehicles. Regulators said at the time limiting trucks and buses to no more than 65 miles per hour would save between 63 and 214 lives annually, and save drivers more than $800 million in fuel and emissions costs. Officials have considered speeds of 60, 65, and 68 miles per hour, but no specific limit had been established. What the U.S. Department of Transportation said about the one-size-fits-all mandate. Problem: mandating speed limiters on heavy-duty trucks isn't just an inconvenience, it is a safety hazard when drivers are forced to go slower than the flow of traffic. Solution: USDOT is withdrawing the proposed rulemaking to mandate speed limiters so professional drivers can operate their vehicles safely. Objections to limiting speed of tractor-trailers. Federal regulators under President Donald Trump said the proposal to install speed-limiting devices on vehicles weighing more than 26,000 pounds would have raised trucking costs and might actually have made things worse by stalling traffic and putting more trucks on the road. Regulators said the proposal might have also slowed deliveries, hurt already low driver pay and pushed more heavy truck traffic onto side streets instead of interstates. Mandating speed limiters on heavy-duty trucks isn't just an inconvenience, it is a safety hazard when drivers are forced to go slower than the flow of traffic, the U.S. Department of Transportation said in a news release. On Florida interstates, how fast are big trucks allowed to travel? According to the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, trucks in Florida follow the same speed limits as other vehicles, 70 miles per hour on rural interstates. The Florida legislature authorizes the Florida Department of Transportation to establish speed limits on state highways up to the following maximums: 70 miles per hour on interstates, 65 miles per hour on a 4-lane divided highway outside an urban area, with a population of 5,000 or more, 60 miles per hour on other state highways. Which states have different speed limits? According to the Florida Department of Transportation, federal law gives states the authority to set their own maximum speed limits. Maximum speed limits across the U.S. range from 80 miles per hour to 60 miles per hour, according to the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. More big rig parking coming to Central Florida. Duffy announced July 27, the U.S. An investment that will enhance safety and improve quality of life for truckers, according to the Department of Transportation, will provide grant funding totaling more than $275 million to expand parking access for truck drivers nationwide. This includes $180 million for the addition of 917 new truck parking spaces along the I-4 corridor in Volusia, Seminole, and Osceola counties for the state of Florida. Florida is one of the first states to create a robust pipeline of truck parking projects to address both immediate